If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. Silence is one of the great arts of conversation. The life of the dead is placed in the memory of the living. Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error. Nothing is more noble, nothing more venerable than fidelity. Faithfulness and truth are the most sacred excellences and endowments of the human mind. Live as brave men, and if fortune is adverse, front its blows with brave hearts. The enemy is within the gates. It is with our own luxury, our own folly, our own criminality that we have to contend. A home without books is a body without soul. The higher we are placed, the more humbly we should walk. The wise are instructed by reason, average minds by experience, the stupid by necessity, and the brute by instinct. While there's life, there's hope. There is nothing so absurd that some philosopher has not already said it. Memory is the treasury and guardian of all things. It is not by muscle, speed, or physical dexterity that great things are achieved, but by reflection, force of character, and judgment. An unjust peace is better than a just war. When you have no basis for an argument, abuse the plaintiff. It is the peculiar quality of a fool to perceive the faults of others and to forget his own. If we are not ashamed to think it, we should not be ashamed to say it. Nobody can give you wiser advice than yourself. The function of wisdom is to discriminate between good and evil. What then is freedom? The power to live as one wishes. The greater the difficulty, the greater the glory. As I approve of a youth that has something of the old man in him, so I am no less pleased with an old man that has something of the youth. He that follows this rule may be old in body, but can never be so in mind. It is foolish to tear one's hair in grief, as though sorrow would be made less by baldness. The authority of those who teach is often an obstacle to those who want to learn. The precepts of the law are these: to live honestly, to injure no one, and to give everyone else his due. The only excuse for war is that we may live in peace unharmed. The countenance is the portrait of the soul, and the eyes mark its intentions. If you pursue good with labor, the labor passes away, but the good remains. If you pursue evil with pleasure, the pleasure passes away, and the evil remains. I am not ashamed to confess that I am ignorant of what I do not know. What sweetness is left in life if you take away friendship? Robbing life of friendship is like robbing the world of the sun. A true friend is more to be esteemed than kinsfolk. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by doubling our joys and dividing our grief. The life given us by nature is short, but the memory of a well-spent life is eternal. The love you gave in life keeps people alive beyond their time. Anyone who was given love will always live on in another's heart. For books are more than books. They are the life, the very heart and core of ages past, the reason why men worked and died, the essence and quintessence of their lives. Poor is the nation that has no heroes, but poorer still is the nation that, having heroes, fails to remember and honor them. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. We must not say every mistake is a foolish one. To study philosophy is nothing but to prepare oneself to die. Anger is the beginning of madness. It is the character of a brave and resolute person not to be ruffled by adversity and not to desert their post. I have always been of the opinion that unpopularity earned by doing what is right is not unpopularity at all, but glory. Your enemies can kill you, but only your friends can hurt you. Confidence is that feeling by which the mind embarks in great and honorable courses with a sure hope and trust in itself. The study and knowledge of the universe would somehow be lame and defective when no practical results to follow. Before beginning, plan carefully.